I've been sick since yesterday. Um, my little sister woke up and she was kind of sick and like throwing up, and then, um, I was taking care of her, and then later in the day, um, later in the day, I started feeling really sick and I had some soup, and then I just started throwing up. I was throwing up all night, but, um, I was just thinking about stuff like I saw that the the eviction notice came in the mail today. I didn't check the mail because I just been laying down, but I saw it in the informed delivery, and I see everything that's going on in the world, and I see so many people that I interact with and that I care about, also going through housing insecurity and everything, and it's hard when we look around at the world, especially in America, that we created, you know, like billionaires are eating people and children, and we can't pay for housing, and we don't have food to eat, and we've been brainwashed and controlled since the existence, right? And I see so many people talking on here oh, I want community, we have to change the world, but nobody's really doing a whole lot to change the world. To change the world, we have to change ourselves. And I was thinking about support, and I was thinking about, I posted on my story some, a mutual of mine who's having some hardships, and she's homeless right now, and she's pregnant, and I see so many people, 40 people looked at my story, and 3 people liked my story, and I didn't see anybody go and repost the post, or that's the bare minimum effort of support is reposting the post, liking a post. And my heart is beating really fast, and I'm getting emotional about it, because we say we want community, we say we want this world to change and be different. Whenever I come across somebody who has a GoFundMe, or they're struggling, I repost them even if I don't know them, because we all deserve support and love. And I've been there. I've posted and I've been supported by a few people, and I know a lot of judgment comes with that, because we're not working, we're exiting the matrix, we are doing different things, and we're trying to change the world by changing ourselves, by changing our relationship with the world, by doing healing work. A lot of us do healing work for free, we're doing all of this stuff, we're creating, we're doing our art and stuff like that, and people can't go and repost a simple video that might put that video in front of somebody. And I trust in divine whatever, if you're not called, if you're not having the intuition to share that. But the thing is a lot of you guys do say you want community, say you want support, but you don't do anything to participate in community, you don't do anything to participate in support. A lot of everybody is just selfish, worried about their own problems, and worried about this and that, and that's how the world got to how the world is, everybody's greedy. I'm not saying everybody's greedy, but I don't know, to me it's crazy. Your repost is not an aesthetic. It's not I see so many people formulate their reposts and don't want people to see their souls and stuff, but also want people to see their souls. Why is everybody hiding? Why are you guys hiding? What is the point? And I understand it, because I was hiding for a long time too, but I always, if I wanted change, I took the initiative to go out and change it. If there was stuff going on in the community and I was drawn to it, I went out and protest. And yeah, maybe protests don't do a whole lot. Maybe this, boycotting this or that. We need to find ways, but at least I'm trying to find ways. And I can't stand when people say they want so much to change, but then you're just not doing anything. You're not doing anything for yourself. You're not making your dreams come true. You're not learning how to regulate your nervous system. You're not taking care of yourself. You're creating to be a product. You're not creating to be yourself or your true self. And And like, I don't know, it's just like really getting to me today, like thinking about that, because like we could have already changed the world. We could have already had things different, but people just want to stay in systems that they don't even want to stay in. Like, you think that things have to be this way. Like, you think we have to go to work, we have to do all of this. Look at look at the freaking files, what's going on in there. And we have to go to work and we have to do all of these things. And you guys are like, oh, like, let's change, while you're still going to work, while you're still paying your taxes, while you're still doing all of these things. That's not leading to where we want to go. You guys think we're just going to wake up one day and the world's going to be how we want it to be? We're going to all be supported and loved. And we have to take aligned action, and we have to take instinct, and it starts within ourselves. It starts with healing our nervous systems, and it starts with supporting others. And sometimes we see other people asking for support and help, and it cringes us out. You know why? Because you're unhealed, because you're not healing yourself and like the things that are going on with you, and you don't feel comfortable asking for support. So other people asking for support makes you feel uncomfortable. Your trauma and your abuse led you to do everything with hyper independence. I know, me too. It never stops me from supporting. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm better than everybody else, because I'm definitely not. Like, I'm 33 years old. It took me a long time to be where I'm at, and I've been on a journey for a long time, and I'm just seeing things more, and I just want to speak when I feel called to speak. And like, imagine if we all just supported each other. Imagine, like, where would we be if we just loved ourselves and loved other people? And like, we literally can change everything, but we have to take action. We have to stop letting fear run ourselves away from things. Like, you don't want to work the job you're working and you hate it and you're like, oh, that's just the way it is. No, it's not. That's the way you're creating it to be. That's the way you're creating it to be. That's not the way it is. That's the way you're making it to be. That's what you're telling yourself, because to search for your soul and to do the inner work and to heal yourself and to open your eyes up to a different part of world and like what our lives could be, means that you've been living your whole life the wrong way, and that it's nothing wrong with that. We all have. But at any point, we can change how we do things. We can change how we see things. We can heal. And it takes time and it takes effort. And it's not easy. It's in some ways a lot psychologically easier to go and just get a job and be miserable your whole life, and to die a miserable life, and to have fun here and there, and to work for somebody else's pendulum, to work for the entities, to feed the billionaires who are feeding on us. It's a lot psychologically easier to do that versus quitting your job, getting out of the matrix, refusing to participate in these systems, like getting out of the systems completely, and trying your best to, you know what I mean? Like, and I see so many of us doing that. I really do. But I see a lot of us not doing it either. And, it's like, it reminds me of this quote I was reading earlier. It's from one of my favorite movies, Cloud Atlas. My life amounts to no more than one drop in a limitless ocean. Yet what is any ocean but a multitude of drops? Each one of us is the drops, and together we are the entire ocean. Think about that. We are one drop, but we influence so many others. Like, I get so many messages and I get so much support, and people messaging me like that don't even know me personally, or they just see one video and they're like, this is making me emotional. I feel this so deeply. You're awakening me. You're doing this, you're doing that. And all I'm doing is just existing and speaking my truth. And imagine if we all did that, how much we would create. Just our one drop creates a huge ocean. We are powerful and gifted. Us, me, you watching this, we are. And we got to stop telling ourselves that we're not, because we are. We can change everything. We have the power. They keep us drained off of fear so that we don't realize it. It's time to take our power back. It's time to support. It's time to have community. True community, not cults. Not cults, like true community, which means I'm on my mission and I support you on yours, you support me on mine. And it doesn't mean financially, it can be energy, love, support. It doesn't have to be financial, you know what I mean? Like, it just has to be like love, like, I don't know, but we have to change things. We have